If the coroner or the medical examiner had found DNA from someone other than her domestic partner, that person would already know it by now, though probably wouldn't be able to tell us. Or if that person had found DNA around her throat from someone other than Brian Laundrie, they would likely know it, but wouldn't be able to tell us, right?
Yes, I don't think they would be able to tell us right now.
Yeah, but they would know it. If they had DNA that excluded Brian Laundrie, they would know that. Whether they want it released or not is another matter.
I think that's correct.
So, which leads me to this statement again. Listen again.
Unfortunately, this is only one of many deaths around the country of people who are involved in domestic violence.
People who are involved in domestic violence. Again, this is new today. Domestic violence, if they had found DNA from Brian Laundrie under the fingernails or DNA from Brian Laundrie around her neck, that wouldn't necessarily mean in and of itself that he was the killer. After all, they were domestic partners, for lack of a better phrase.
Exactly. I think that's a critical point. They're connected, and his DNA is not foreign to her.
Right, but if you were to find only one person's DNA anywhere on her body, then to go forward and say, well, you know, someone involved with domestic violence, from the perspective of the medical examiner, that might make plenty of sense.
Yes, I think so. You know, in context of finding someone's DNA and the injuries, that makes it together a much more stronger link to her death.
Yeah, and we're not drawing conclusions here. We're listening to what we heard and trying to figure out if he's telling us something. Then there's the matter of manual strangulation, according to the coroner. Why would that detail, manual strangulation, be important?
You know, I think it's important to know that, first of all, they were able to tell that she still had significant internal injuries despite having decomposed. The body's not in the normal state, you know, after 3 to 4 weeks. So that's really critical. And then to think, you know, manual strangulation is done with the hands, you know, or a body part for that matter. You don't need anything outside of that. And
I've heard medical examiners call manual strangulation of that kind a very personal, I've heard many use the word intimate way to kill people.
Exactly. You took the words out of my mouth. I was going to say up close and personal. It's a lot of anger, and it's very targeted towards the victim.
Dr. Banerjee, I can't thank you enough. Hope you'll join us again.